Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. I may still sound a little bit different because I am still at the tail end of the Rona, so unfortunately I have been sick for the last couple weeks, as you guys probably kind of figured out just based on the lack of uploads. But we're going to try and get one done today, so I decided that we would head out for a pronghorn hunt. It's been a little while since we've done something like this, and we actually used to do pronghorn hunts quite often. We used to come out here to Silver Ridge Peaks and just hunt pronghorn for, hours at a time and see if I could find any rares or diamonds. And I figured that might be a fun thing to do today to kind of bring it back to when SRP first came out. And honestly, I think this guy right here is going to be a pretty good one to start out with. So let's go ahead and line up on it. Now, there has been a couple other big things that have happened while I was gone. One of them being the fact that we hit a second video with 100k views, and also the fact that we almost hit 35,000 subs while I was gone, which I definitely did not expect. It's kind of crazy. I expected the channel to kind of calm down due to the fact that I was gone for so long, but no, it just kept on growing like crazy, and we're almost at 35k subs now. So I just wanted to thank you guys real quickly for supporting the channel even while I wasn't able to upload. But now we're hopefully going to be back on a somewhat normal upload schedule, even if my voice is a bit iffy still. Well, there it is, a pretty good level 4 pronghorn. Let's go ahead and pick that up and take a quick look at it. Honestly, that's a really good looking one. I definitely like the way this guy's looking. 84.20, not too bad at all. A good way to start things out, and it is the dark fur type, which is my favorite for the pronghorn, so that's a nice bonus right there as well. Well, that's definitely a pretty good looking pronghorn right there, clear up to 91 on the estimate. I've actually been having a really rough time finding good servers that have a decent pronghorn, but we did finally find another, so let's go ahead and take this one out 240 meters away roughly. We might get a little bit closer, I'd say. Yeah, it's a much better angle to be taking it out at, I'd say 150 meters away as well. This should be a much better shot than that last one we were about to take, although this guy's going to be stubborn and go down like that, so just going to have to drop one right there and then try to get a shot into him. And just like that, he's going down. Well, there it is. There is our little level 4 pronghorn. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one right there. 90.7. I believe that is our best one on the day. Definitely not too bad. That's a solid pronghorn. Well, unfortunately, we had to come back to single player because multiplayer was just not working out for the pronghorn. There was just no servers up that had it at the pronghorn time. So we did have to come back here, unfortunately, but this guy's looking pretty decent. So we will get him down, and maybe that one as well if we can. There we go. But I did want to talk about one more thing while I'm thinking of it. Recently, EW did put out a post basically saying that there would be some new content coming soon. They didn't really specify what the content was. All they said was that we should get some information about it within the next few weeks. Now that got me excited because I have been wanting them to push out an update like a weapon pack or some type of like gun skin pack or like some revamps to old animals for quite some time. Hopefully they'll do something like that with this next update, but they really have not given us any information yet. So hopefully they'll give us some information in the next few days, hopefully. But my guess is that it'll probably be 1 to 2 weeks before we see any information regarding new content. However, it does have me very excited to see what the new content is going to be, and also let me know down in the comments what you guys think it'll be, because I'd also like to see what your opinions are and whether or not you think it's going to be a weapon pack or a lodge or something of the sort. Another thing I did forget to mention about it is it does actually say that it'll be new free and paid content, so I'm assuming that means there'll be multiple types of content coming, which is also a pretty exciting thing. I've noticed that recently EW has really been stepping up the game with just pumping out tons of content in short amounts of time, which is really nice, and they've even improved on the bugs, which is also really good. That's a really nice pronghorn right there. I think that guy's probably got a decent chance of being very high scoring. Goes clear up to 108 on the estimate. I don't know if it'll score that high, but it's still a good one. And that'll be the end of him. Alright, well, here's our pronghorn. I'm pretty sure this one is the big one of the two. Yeah, this definitely is. That is a really good looking one. It is 94.70. That is quite the unique looking pronghorn as well. It almost touches on the tips of the horns, which is really interesting, especially with the cutters being that small. This is a very interesting and unique pronghorn. I don't think I've seen too many like this. Well, we've got ourselves another good pronghorn out there. This one is a 104 max estimate, about 312 meters away. Let's go ahead and try to get a shot into this guy from 312. This should be a pretty makeable shot, I'd say, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that guy will go down nicely. Unfortunately, this video, along with probably the next few ones, are going to be a bit on the shorter end because of the fact that I'm still recovering from the Rona. But we will try to still get these uploads going again. This is a really good pronghorn right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. 92.60. That's another very, very solid one. However, we did get a couple more that were even more solid a few nights ago when I was hunting in multiplayer. The very first one that we're going to take a look at was an albino pronghorn that I ended up finding on a multiplayer server, and when I found it, I actually didn't have the proper gun to shoot it, so I had to go back down to the outpost and grab that. Once we ended up grabbing it though, we did finally come back and take the shot on it, and it did end up being a little albino, which is pretty awesome. It's been a bit since we found a male rare pronghorn, so I was pretty happy to come across this one. Then on the exact same server, a couple lakes later, we ended up coming across a level 5 pronghorn, and it's actually been, I think, almost a year since I got a level 5 pronghorn, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a very long time, I know that. I haven't hunted them a lot recently, and it was kind of cool to see another level 5 show up, and this guy right here ended up being a pretty good diamond as well, so that was a really nice thing to find. Gotta say, did not expect to find 2 pronghorn trophies out of everything, especially since the pronghorn get hunted so much in multiplayer. I really did not expect them to be there, but we ended up getting a couple pretty awesome ones. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any future uploads. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see me do next, and I will try to respond to as many of them as I can. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!